I have 50 hours on MX bikes, and I still suck. I've downloaded every bike imaginable and every gear set because we know that adds skill, and I still suck. Somehow this is my 4th most played game on Steam, and I am atrocious, but that all ends today. In order to improve, I had to choose a suitable bike, so I went for this KX250 out of the A-Kit bike pack, which as of release has just got its final version put out on MXB-mods, which will be linked in the description below. Speaking of links in the description, go down below and join the Discord. It's completely free, but if you want to support me more, you can also join the Patreon, which is $3 a month, where you'll get a ton of extra rewards. Okay, that's enough waffle, let's get back to the video. Now I've got a bike I wanted to run, I needed some good tracks to use, so I decided on these 4. Walnut, my all-time favourite track in this game. Leader Raceway V2, and if you've played this game, you've definitely ran this track. Midsummer Carnage. And last but not least, Redbud 2000, which is a very technical track that lots of pros run. Now if I wanted any chance of becoming decent in this game, I would have to relearn the basics. In MX Bikes, there are 3 skills that everybody should learn in order to become faster in this game. Number 1, and probably the most important thing, is throttle management. MX Bikes rewards players for being smooth on the throttle, and not absolutely trying to demolish it. Your second skill is cornering, like how you enter your corner, what you do during the corner, and how you exit it. The third skill everybody should learn in MX Bikes is how to jump. This involves how to learn how not to undershoot the jump, and how not to overshoot the jump, and how to get that jump just perfect in order to maintain the most amount of speed. If you master these skills, you'll be a legend in no time. Sadly, I've not managed these skills, and I still suck. Now you know all the skills I'll have to learn in order to get fast, and I have nothing planned for the next 2 weeks. It's time to get to practicing. Now before that, I want to mention this video wouldn't be possible if it wasn't for the help of some YouTubers I've been watching, like Linz, Reaperdoc, Trojan, and a ton of others, watching their videos on how to improve. If it wasn't for their help, I honestly would still be arsed at this game. Not that I'm any better now. Anyway, I promise I'm done with the waffle. On to day 1. Alrighty guys, welcome to day 1. It's currently 3:51 PM and I think I'm just gonna run some laps on Polita Raceway V2. So I think I'm just gonna start practicing on this, chuck a bit of Spotify on, and if anything interesting happens, I'll show you. Well, something interesting did happen, and that being all my footage I got for today that I actually record on Polita kind of got corrupted, so instead here's some Walnut gameplay. Alrighty, as I hop on Walnut, you can see I'm trying to practice my cornering, just trying to know when to sit down and stand up, and you can also see by my controller cam, I'm trying to feather the throttle a lot more, especially throughout the turns, and then cause you can see me let off and then just pin it as I exit, and just all around being a lot more smoother than usual. I wasn't exactly trying to go very hard this run, I was just trying to get a few laps in. And something I learned throughout this playtime, I learned not to always reset after a crash, like straight back to the start. I could just respawn, because it makes it a lot more fun, not having to start from the same spot over and over again, which can get really boring and disheartening after a bit. So yeah, this is me being pretty nice, but yet again I run this track a lot, but you can see me like overshoot that jump there, so I've just got to manage all of these things, trying to get them perfect, but yeah, I'm being a lot smoother on the throttle. Apart from that, there's nothing really to add about this, as I come falling off. So yeah, there was one thing of note, but by the end of my Walnut session I was being pretty smooth on the throttle, as you can see here, with only tapping it slightly and going around corners really smooth. In fact, taking over my Ghost, or that is before I just start pinning it down here and entering the corner nicely, taking that jump, almost casing it, but we're fine. Make it over here as my AI ghost tries to overtake me. I overtake it, smoothly go over that tabletop there, and just pin it around the corner as I sit down to ensure I got max grip, and that's when this happened. That's it for day 1. On to day 2. Alrighty guys, so as of recording this, it's currently 9:36 AM and I've just gotten on MX bikes, and I decided to start off the day. We'll do a bit of walnut just to warm up. Oh, and I also downloaded CSGO, so yeah, that video is coming soon as well, so keep an eye out for that. It'll come out after this video, of course, though. So for the start of this Friday morning, I wasn't really doing much. I was just practicing some walnut, getting these sections pretty nice, almost going over the handlebars a few times. But then I started realizing some of these jumps I wasn't exactly hitting correctly, so I thought I should probably start practicing how I do my jumps more, because I've started to get the cornering good and I was going well until this happened. So after this I decided to hop off walnut after a few more laps and hop on the James Stewart compound. But before that, here's a quick compilation of all my crashes from this 20-minute recording session. Alright, I think you get the point. Most of them were on the same section, and there's actually a lot more crashes. I just decided to not show because there was just way too many. Now let's go to the James Stewart compound. Now my reasoning for choosing the James Stewart compound is pretty simple. As you can tell by this wonderfully edited photo of the layout, I like the outside section where there's a lot of jumps that can help me learn how to do them, and then a really sharp turn down the end near the tree that leads to more jumps. It just helps me get a feeling for how to land smoothly. I know there's probably better maps for this, but I just decided to do the James Stewart compound anyway. Alright, so here's some highlights from my time on the James Stewart compound. Just some clean sections I got and some crashes. And while I'm at it, here are some clips of me practicing my whips. I did not deserve to land this one. These were just as dodgy as the last. For the next few hours, in between putting this video together, I continued to play maps like Midsummer Carnage, of course Walnut, and the James Stewart compound. Now a lot of people actually tell me just to focus on one map, but I find if I just do that, I'm just going to get burnt out of the game really quickly, and sometimes I just need to spice things up a bit. So yeah, that's how I spent the rest of my day, just playing the maps and a bit of Counter-Strike. New video on that coming soon, by the way, after this one. And yeah, on to day 3. Alrighty guys, to start day 3, I started at 10:30 AM and I decided to first hop on Walnut, which you already know is my favorite track in the game so far. Just to put in a few laps. This is actually the last day I have recorded because I've run out of space on my PC. Join the Patreon so I can afford to buy a bigger hard drive. So yeah, this is the last day that I have recorded. I didn't really do much. I just kept on practicing on Walnut, and then I did some runs on the forest. Just trying to improve. As of recording this video, I currently have 60 hours played, so I didn't really have much more time played in this game before I ran out of storage to record. So yeah. If you did enjoy this MX Fox video, make sure to like, sub, join the Discord and Patreon so I can get a bigger hard drive. And if you want to see more videos, yeah, just show some support. Bye. Oh yeah, and also I forgot to mention, I now have a Twitter or X account, whatever you want to call it. So that'll be linked in the description below if you want to go follow me on that too.